Welcome to a snowy day here in Middle Franken. I have some questions here I'm going to answer. And the first question is, what is my favorite movie? I did make a video about this, I think, last year, right? I think it must have been in August. It's the About Me section. This is kind of like how I wanted to do it, but I wanted to solicit some questions from siblings, because it turns out I have a lot of siblings. And I've been growing up as a single child, so anyways, long story, different video. Yeah, but I think one movie that I would say is my favorite movie, because I feel like there's a lot of different movies, but the question always comes up, what's your favorite movie? What is one movie that I can share that speaks to my fascination with cinema? And that always has been Batman Returns, because Batman Returns was a different type of Tim Burton movie, and I think it was the first movie where I fully became aware of the production department. So obviously you need to have a nice camera, right? You need to have good actors, you need to have awesome audio. So hopefully this little furry thing helps with this windy, snowy day here. But yeah, so the production department is what sets up the sets and the world, and you know, even comes onto the cups that you put on your table for the scene. So yeah, it was one of those movies that really, it was so nicely produced. It isn't dark like Tim Burton, like I would say like traditional Tim Burton stuff, but it is darker than the first one that was already pretty dark, the '89 Batman movie. So yeah, that's the movie that I like the most. I hope that answers your question. Let's go to the next question. What is the happiest memory that you have when we were young? And with this particular sibling, I remember having some of the best memories that I had were in the house. She had a swing set in the back, and at one point we changed one of the swing sets, or we added the other swing set, but there was a tire, because I remember that wasn't the usual thing, so a regular sitting down swing set. But just I remember swinging, both of us, we must have been very, very young, because those were early days. So I hope you remember those times too. Okay, next sibling is asking, what is a movie that has affected my life with a great significance? There is one movie that definitely had an impact in my outlook in life, and that's A Waking Life. What I think it is this dreamlike state that this guy is experiencing in the last moments of his life, because he's going through a metaphysical change physically in the world, or depicted in the world that he's in, and the encounters that he has, all leading up to the realization that he's passed on. So it was really nice. Still holding on with this battery over here and the wind furry thing. Hopefully it's not too bad in this cold winter day in Winter Wonderland. It's April, by the way. Anyways, last question. This one coming from another sibling, the youngest, I might add. If I had a bad day, what would I do to change it? So what can I do to change when I've had a bad day? Do you mean like, how do I change the bad situation, or how do I change the environment that I'm in? Because I think I'm able to do that. You're able to just ignore the bad things. But the most important thing, I think, it's finding something to be grateful for. I think even if you're having a bad day, if you're still alive, if you're still breathing, you have this opportunity to change your life state. You know, whether you're angry or whether you're upset or sad, or even like, you know, maybe you're experiencing euphoria. The only thing I can do is change how I respond to the situation. But that's not changing the bad situation, and I think that that's kind of what the question was. So in that case, I would say just look for something to be grateful. Just keep gratitude will definitely change the perspective, and it might brighten up the day. I think that might be it. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question, and that was great. I got to shoot about 10 minutes of footage. I got something else going on here. I hope this audio quality is good, and let's go inside because it's cold. Ciao.